So you see the title, People Dumber Than You Make More Money Than You. Let's delve into this a bit. First of all, are you really the smart one if you get the highest grades? Let's think about that for a bit. Why do we get grades in the first place? The main reason we get grades is to eventually, get a good job. And a good job means a job that pays you a lot of money, hopefully. That's what we're taught to believe. However, society is a bit backwards, and there are guys out there who know way less than you know, but use what they know and make way more money than you do. So you got to ask yourself, it's not just the grades, it's how good you can utilize the knowledge you know, how well you can utilize the knowledge you know and have to create opportunity and create income for yourself. I have another video called Slingshot Potential Model, which goes into building skills and things like that, which you should check out if you're interested. But the illusion that we are in and the power of the system or matrix or whatever you want to call it is that they make you feel like you're smart or you're doing something when you're getting these grades in some sense, okay? Now, you may be thinking, yeah, obviously though in school you want to strive to get the highest grade you can for whatever reason. Now, obviously, also a good student who complies with the rules, studies only what they are told to study, i.e. the course criteria, gets rewarded with the good grade, right? The guy who wants to go a different direction with the stuff he has learned, well, he won't get anywhere because the stuff he's learning is not on the exam board criteria and none of that content will be in the exam. So we have to be smart with this because obviously I'm talking about really specific people here, as in the first is, the student who follows all the rules and gets the good grade. The second is the student who loves to learn and wants to study his own thing, but obviously that's not on the exam criteria. Realistically, lots of people are distracted and are just doing stupidness anyway. So it's like, realistically, for people who don't have discipline and aren't trying to build, a path for themselves, the best thing they can do is stay in school and actually try to knuckle down with what they're being taught in school. Otherwise, they're going to end up wasting their time. Do you get what I'm saying? However, for people who probably found this video, if you have a vision for yourself and want to take your learning somewhere, then obviously the traditional path of in terms of the content that you would learn at school may not be best for you and may not even get you to where you want to be. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's continue. With these examples of the two specific people I just mentioned, as you can see, that A-star students are the best workers, or in the sense they are taught to be the best workers. Why? Because they listen to what they're told, they only learn what they're meant to learn, and then they put that into practice by doing the exam. Do you get what I'm saying? They're the best workers. They are almost trained to work for other people in that sense. And I think there's some sort of phrase out there or comment about, that A-star students work for the B and C grade students, if you get what I'm saying, or the A+ students work for the B and C grade students. So this was kind of, me in the early days. I was stuck in the kind of good student role. I believed, you work, you get your good grades, you get a good job, blah, blah, blah. The fact is, a lot of the stuff that I've learned and, that you probably learned, you ended up forgetting right after the exam. you know, and you've never probably actually used in a practical way of some sort. So with that kind of, system that I got stuck in, that's what led me to realize, okay, I should be learning stuff that goes towards my vision and is going to help me implement and build the future that I want. I believe that the best way to learn is by doing a project within that field. Do you get what I'm saying? For example, if you want to learn coding, create like a mobile app or a computer application or something that one you're going to use for your business. Maybe you create a product or a mobile app product that's like going to be for your business. But in that process, you learn to code, you learn to fix the bugs, all that sort of stuff. See what I'm saying? Invest in yourself, build skills, and then freelance those skills. I think what I've been seeing and what I've been learning is that the meta is changing, and obviously modern wealth creation is a thing. There are things that will always bring you in money. For example, I like talking about the engineering field or the technology field. These things always bring you in money, but working for these companies doesn't always make you rich. Doesn't give you the money that you may want to live the lifestyle that you desire. Do you see what I'm saying? Whereas you get people making some YouTube videos, they know less than you. They don't know anything maybe about engineering, biology, medical stuff. They're making YouTube videos. They're making gold digger pranks. Do you see what I'm saying? All this stuff, and they're getting paid way more than you. Do you see what I'm saying? And I think there comes a point where, yes, it's good to have these skills like I've talked about. I think it's very important to have some sort of STEM skill up your sleeve, like engineering, biology, fitness, something, in STEM, in that science, technology, engineering, mathematics sort of field. But it's not the key to wealth creation in this modern society. I think it's very important to also have some modern wealth creation tools under your belt that you can use to actually bring income. Then from there, you can start to scale it up. Because I'll tell you this, and this is something that I believe in, something that I'm going to prove in my journey. Use the skills of modern wealth generation to create income, right? To create the funds to then fund bigger projects with your skills that you have in STEM. Let me give you some examples. If you look at so Elon Musk, obviously he might be an exception. I think he was born into like a kind of rich family or something like that. He already had a bit of money before, but he started with PayPal, right? PayPal is a secure payment sort of thing. So when you look at it, PayPal is a pretty simple idea, but he took that kind of simple idea, used that for wealth creation, and then now he's doing things like Tesla, SpaceX, which these things take a lot of money to fund. Do you see what I'm saying? But he has those STEM skills, and now the income that he generates through Tesla, for example, is crazy. And that's why I believe you got to start with the modern wealth creation stuff to then eventually scale up to, the bigger stuff that you want to do in life. Because if you want your own engineering business, chances are it's going to cost a lot of money to build or invent what you're trying to invent. So you need ways of generating funds. Make YouTube videos, do some music, whatever your talents are, Find it and freelance those modern wealth generation skills to then create more income. Or even your STEM skills, create apps for people, right? Make websites for people. Use those skills to generate income. And that's kind of the message I want to convey, because again, like I said, there are people who know way less than you and are making way more. So chances are your knowledge isn't the issue. It might be how you're using that knowledge. It might be your current lifestyle, your routine, and some of the other concepts that we talked about on the Hanuman channel. So to finish the video, just keep your head down, build your skills, but make sure that you are using those skills and putting those skills out there. You know what I'm saying? Unlike the schooling system, which just teaches you stuff that you don't use. So, conclusion, society is backwards. We know this. You have the aptitude, to learn whatever it is you want to learn. There's nothing that can stop you. If you're watching this video, there's nothing that can stop you, because that tells me you have access to the internet. You have resources. You have books, articles online, YouTube videos. Make use of it. Create what you want to create. Build what you want to build, and let's do this. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's get it done. So have a good one, guys. Obviously, it's been a while since I uploaded. I was away on a little holiday trip. Very nice. You need that sometimes. But I was planning and plotting what I was going to do out there as well. So anyway, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.